Stocks start lower, then move higher, but not by much. As I speak to you right now, the Russell's up about 0.5%. The NASDAQ and the S&P are right around the flat line. NASDAQ's up a little bit more than that, and the Dow is down about 2 basis points. So we'll call all of that unchanged, but we were quite a bit lower than that this morning, about a third in the major index, third of a percent. The German IFO business climate lower than expectations and lower than the June read, coming in at 87. Same with the IFO current conditions for Germany, again, the manufacturing engine of the EU. Durable goods in the US came in down 6.6%, but equipment capital goods spending had a good sized jump. Jobless claims came in better than expected in the US, 235,000 new claimants versus expectations of 238 and that last print of 245. Yields are lower across the back end, moving that 2s10s inversion, which actually settled at -9 yesterday, back down to -15. US GDP was the big mover though, the reason that stocks turned slightly positive as the headline GDP came in at up 2.8% versus expectations of only plus 2% and a last print of plus 1.4. The quarter over quarter core prices came in slightly higher than forecast, but less than the last print, but the quarter over quarter price index came in lower than expected and lower than last month's print. Tomorrow we get the Fed's preferred measure of inflation, PCE, and is all expected to be unchanged. The entire set of data is expected to be unchanged or slightly lower than last month, except for the headline month over month. That's expected to be slightly higher, and the personal spending month over month also expected to be slightly higher, literally 0.1% higher. Looking ahead today, we get a speech from ECB President Christine Lagarde. 44 billion in 7-year notes are being auctioned in the US. Earnings after the close, 74 companies with market caps of over $1 billion, including Norfolk Southern, Baker Hughes, Juniper Networks, and Skechers. Before tomorrow's open, 25 companies with $1 billion or more in market caps, including Bristol Myers Squibb, Colgate Palmolive, 3M, Charter Communications, and Booz Allen Hamilton. Data tonight, couple of JGB note auctions in Japan, most notably the 2-year. Tomorrow, consumer inflation expectations in the EU, that full slate of personal consumption expenditure data in the US, along with the final July Michigan consumer sentiment and inflation expectation data.